Okay, we want to talk about the stand-up game. Okay, you got to understand that in Jiu-Jitsu, we use a mix between wrestling and judo. Okay, if you have to put it in a way, what type of stand-up game Jiu-Jitsu is. Okay, we don't really have a set form. Okay, should I stand up like a judoka? Should I crunch down as a wrestler? Okay, in order for that, I always try to teach in different levels until you find what's your individual preference, okay, or something that you do better. But definitely one thing that I always recommend when you practice your stand-up game is I always just keep a natural stance, okay? So then I can start to work on my grips, okay? So basically, we have a few different grips that we want to achieve, okay? The first one of them is when I access that sleeve, okay? This is a traditional judo grip, okay? Because of the speed of the top game, it's very difficult for me to make a jiu-jitsu grip, okay? Especially if Noah has his hand there, it becomes very difficult to get an actual effect. It looks like I have a grip, but if he pull his arm out, I don't have it, okay? But for the moment that I grab, a judo grip, pull your arm out, see, I have a good position, okay? Now, my lead hand, which is actually the hand that I get to maneuver his body, okay, you're gonna grab around the clavicle, okay? That's where you wanna do it, okay? And also, you don't wanna keep your wrist too straight like this. You wanna almost put your little finger on this, okay? So that would be my most optimal grip, okay, pattern, okay, to learn different takedowns, okay? I can move and go for a foot sweep. I can start to work osotogaris, or I can start to work, uchimatas. Now, how should I grip if he actually have my collar? Now, the most optimal for us is go behind that elbow, okay, and then control this, okay, because now my arm is in good position that I can get myself close to him. I can still do a lot of takedowns off this, and especially if I want to pull guard, okay, because I control what's near his body. If I go to this position like this, it's just because the way my arm is, I'm weak here. I don't have much of a pull. I don't have much of a push. Okay, and he probably can control me. So that's why we want to go into this position, because now I can use my strong strength on my arm, try to pull arm out. See, I can control him. If I'm here, if I pull his arm out, I go with him, which could be dangerous. Okay. Another set of grip that you can do as far as that hand is the cross collar grip. Okay. But for me to use this grip with effectiveness, I must have a grip as well. Most likely, we can do all the same takedowns that we do with some sort of variation. For Jiu-Jitsu, the drags are definitely something that is favorable for us. Now, another huge variation that everyone should know about playing top game and judo or takedown game for jiu-jitsu, it's actually this hand, the secondary hand, instead of working the arm, working the actual lapel, okay? Because what happens when I throw our seirinagis and a lot of other takedowns, I need somehow a stronger pull and push and control, okay? Especially if he's right-handed and he wants to get the right grip, because now I can start to move these around to start to go into our entries, okay? So we learn a lot of our takedowns here, but because of the nature of jiu-jitsu, sometimes it's very difficult to throw, for example, a seirinagi. It's a very common takedown. It's a one-handed throw. So if I'm on the arm, sometimes it becomes very difficult. Like he can pull the arm, pull the arm, and I can miss it. Okay, so my brother Sensei Xande is huge on it. If you guys get to watch his videos, all seirinagis in jiu-jitsu, to be more effective and practical, you want to practice off the lapel grip. Okay, we learn here, but we practice and throw off this position. Okay, this is because I'm a right-handed and I'm throw towards my left. Now, If I'm able to do my traditional grip here, and I like to throw towards my right, that would be a great strategy as well, if I could, because in my particular opinion, in my particular case, I'm not so good towards my left, towards my right, sorry. So this is not as good as I throw here, okay? But regardless, that's how it should work. So we start our training. He has no grip. I make a grip. I make a grip. Pull guard. Make him step into different takedowns. Coach Gotti, and so forth. If he does have a grip on me, I match that grip. Now we go. In particular, he's going to have his own, and it's about who has a better ability to transitions between, little fake takedowns into a big takedown. Okay, so be more aware of your grips, and that's how you're going to dominate the top game.